going on, guys? I don't know whether I should wait for more people to get in here and join the chat.
I literally have 15
Just
shots in my
start
AR.
I'm afraid of what I'll say. I'm afraid of a lot of shit. There's a big stuff going on in my life. It's just overwhelming. For starters, my grandmother's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow that I'm not sure she's coming back from. I don't. The last time she went to the doctors, they told her that her kidneys were ripped apart. They told her that they were looking for some kind of levels. I don't quite remember what the letters were that pertained to the levels, but the significant number they were looking for was around 60, 65, something like that. Well, hers is in the 30s, and that's a lethal number. That's kidney failure number.
Hey, I see a guy. Oh, they got a tank. They got a fucking tank.
All right. Hey, Joe. Every time I go to her and I try to talk to her just about, anything, I try to let her know, you have no idea how worried I am for your safety and stuff like that. She's not trying to hear me. She's trying to stay away from me. And it's part of the reason that, like, whenever I'm not afraid for her life, the other half is just like, I can't stand the fuck out of her. Like, I do a portion of my videos a certain way, a different way, just to try to make her happy and show her, like, hey, this is what I do, and this is something that you could be proud of that I do. And it just doesn't work like that, because half the time we're pissed at each other, and I don't always want to be pissed. I spend a great deal of my life being pissed off at the world and everything. Like, it used to be bad when I was young, and then when my dad died, it was I had never been so angry. And I've never been so angry for so long. And part of the things that I was getting angry at all the time was my grandma. I just didn't think life was fair living with her anymore. She at one time was the best friend I had in this world. And now we're constantly at each other's throats. A couple days ago, we were among the worst. I was dealing with some stuff. I was going through some stuff, and I was angry again. But I came to her, and I looked at her, and I said, I got a major problem. It's not with you, so I would like to talk to you about it. And she gave me this bullshit fucking attitude, and I freaked. I had enough of the shit I was already going through, and then she wanted to pile some more shit on, and I had enough. And shit got drastic, and the next thing you know, after we've already calmed down, well, I eventually was in tears, and then she started talking to me finally. And then I got my cousins, a certain cousin who's a fucking hypocrite. I'm gonna state that for the record. You know who I'm talking about. You're a hypocrite. Don't ever look at me and talk to me again. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you or your family. Screw off. She came in, she started threatening me, and You know, I saw where I stood with a portion of my flesh and blood, my family, and I was like, really, this is how you're gonna treat family? She called me a piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my face, like for real. I'm sick and tired of dealing with this shit. And on top of that, like nobody knows just how much the stuff with her health issues and nobody knows how much it worries me. Every goddamn day, I'm praying to the good Lord above that she just comes back home. And the thing is, like, she doesn't seem like she's gonna die. It's just the fact that she's 65 years old and the operation that they're gonna have to put her through. She's gonna have to get put under. And a real major cause of death for women her age getting put under is her blood pressure not being stable. This woman hasn't had a stable blood pressure in months. Maybe for an hour, 3 times out of a month, she has had her blood pressure okay. Wasn't even great. Wasn't even fantastic. No, it was just okay. It just wasn't lethal for a hot minute. That was it. And then I go to her and I'm trying to express to her my feelings like I'm deeply concerned for her health and her welfare, and she thinks I'm about to read her some kind of riot act about how I don't like her at the moment. And she's just making, and it's just an assumption, but it's like the way she approaches me is a completely different thing, and I find it like
What the heck?
any other person disrespect me like that. I don't care who you are. You a grown ass man and you disrespect me, you expect to get knocked the fuck out. For real. That's not how I operate. But it just happens on a daily basis. And then I'll say, like before I freak the fuck out, can we just talk for a minute? Can we talk like two civil adults? And then it's at that point where it's like, I don't want to talk to you.
Oh.
So you just, fuck how I feel. I'm the only son of your first son, and fuck how I feel. Okay, let's see what happens.
We got a victory, Kyle.
Here I sit, and I tried to get a hold of old school. So I just had somebody to talk to, so I could have somebody to talk to me back, and it was just. He's busy.
I've got this one win that we got away out of the pick. Except for the don't even think.
I was gonna do it
It was just too funny.
like this anyway. I was gonna hop on our what we get on the Best of Both Worlds broadcast with, and I was gonna just talk to him, let everybody know how I felt, but like nobody wanted to talk. All right, just had to get that off of my chest. Thanks for listening. Where's the
I
fucking
don't
button?
plan I'm not gonna work that book.
Are you? If you're PR?
Where is the fucking button?
I said that was it.
Why is blackout so much easier in Warzone? Explanation. How explain? How easier.
All right. There it is.